Apollo's job? Is it a repo man?
No, Apollo is not a repo man. And I'm not sure how they got started, but he's not a repo man.
He said it's asset recovery, but is that what that is?
No. We weren't talking about cars. He was talking about assets as far as like recovering monies. People get money, I guess, like unclaimed monies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like when there's an ad in the paper that says, you may have
you might have unclaimed monies of, some call us and we'll help you find it.
I cash my checks.
So do I. It's a lot.
Phaedra knew that was a scam when she repeated it on national television. Y'all saw all of those awkward and uncomfortable faces she was making? Okay. Anyway, what's up? My name is E, and I am back with a deep dive into this mystery man, Seen with Phaedra, and today we are going to ask the tough questions. What I love about my subscribers is that you all are some of the most intelligent, inquisitive, and forward-thinking people I have ever encountered. I love that for our space together. I love when you all make me think and dig a little bit deeper. So if there is ever a difference of opinion, please feel free to voice that in the comments. That's what it's there for. Sometimes you all may feel like I got it wrong. Let me know. I am not beyond reproach, and your comments only make me better. I have to think of a name to call us, though, because as the channel grows, I want something cool to call our little collection of people. Like, how Tasha has the Winos and Funky Dineva has the Funky Bunch? I want a name like that for us. So if anybody has any ideas, please drop it in the chat, and definitely we'll pick the best one together. Now, you all know what we came to talk about. Phaedra and this new man. This video may be a little long, I'm telling you now, so get yourself a snack and get something to write with, because it's time to take notes. And the cross-examination is real. If you have not already, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications, babe. We're going to the Special Victims Unit.
Tonight is your night, and your night alone.
So last night someone mentioned in the comments that they won't be watching Sweet 16 because there's too many hoes on this season. They said in the past it used to just be one hoe in the mix, and then you had a bunch of regular wholesome women. You remember Kim Zodiac was one, Portia, never more than one hoe at a time though. But it seems like this season it's like a brothel. It's so many of them now. I'm almost in tears. We have Portia, of course, and then we have Shamia with the African connection, and then Escort Easy, and of course the head doctor. But I don't know why no one loves to mention Phaedra when it comes to people being scandalous on this show, and she's the most scandalous one. Welcome to the Real Housewives of Thoughtlandia.
She had a repping ad. There was a rumor that Phaedra was the head doctor. And in my opinion, I just took it as, not a brain surgeon, as a dick surgeon.
Coming from a head doctor, I guess she would know.
Yes, honey, I have a Juris Doctorate. Get you one of those.
Okay.
So let's talk Juris Doctorate. Last night, someone also brought to my attention when I mentioned this new man and him carrying around his designer crossbody and pocketbooks, someone said, well, it might be something inside his purse that he does not want to leave around. And immediately I thought about P. Diddy and his drug mule wearing that fanny pack when they got arrested at the airport in Miami. Now, some may ask, how would this tie into Phaedra? Well, it's been said before that Phaedra is a marijuana lover. They say that Phaedra knew where the local pill mill houses were in Atlanta. Yeah.
Phaedra, she gets her freak on. Okay. She's a marijuana lover. Okay. Called her for a friend one time, and she gave me the number to good pill meal, okay, and Conyers, okay, uh-huh.
Conyers? Wait a minute. Isn't that down the street from Dr. Heavenly's house? Hold on. Let me not deviate. Let's stay on topic. Cadillac Kimberly told us that Phaedra gave her the information to a Conyers pill mill. And for those who don't know what a pill mill is, it's a place where you get prescription drugs under the table for recreational use. Now, how Phaedra ended up with the address and phone number is a story for another time. However, it would make perfect sense as to how a woman as religious and sedity and gender role specific as Phaedra would end up canoodling with an African man carrying a pocketbook everywhere that he goes. What's in that pocketbook, sir? What's in it?
Yes, honey, I have a Juris Doctorate. Get you one of those.
Okay.
Now, I want us to keep in mind where this young man comes from. He says he's from France, and he's also lived in the Philippines, and now he's here in the States. So when you scroll through his IG, you never see any pictures of him with black people. Never. Only other. And it's nothing wrong with that, but we're dissecting the picture, so we have to talk facts. How does someone whose social circle consists of 95% other end up with somebody like Phaedra? Also, look at his body language when he is with his friends. And then we're going to take a look at his body language with Phaedra. It's not the same. These two are not comfortable and familiar with each other. I know someone also said in the comments that Funky Dineva said this may have been the same person who Phaedra was tonguing down on Married to Medicine. But, I have to wait for the show to come on. I would have to see it to believe it. If Phaedra put her lips on those, it's really up for pay. Now, last thing, look at his Insta bio. It says owner of Shay Shay Auto and CK Medical Supply Inc. Notice the auto business has an Insta, but not the medical. Now, ask yourself, what person who specializes in the renting of luxury vehicles and yachts and Airbnbs also sells medical supplies? And how come he doesn't have that information to the medical business? Or is the extent of his medical business confined to what's in that crossbody bag? See, I don't know, but we're asking questions. Because when I looked up the medical business, I couldn't find anything. Or is this something that he just put on the internet for Phaedra to be able to bring him on to this Married to Medicine show? See, when you tell one lie, you have to tell another. Is that what this is? So she could be like, okay, he's not a doctor, but yeah, he sells scrubs or he sells orthopedic socks. See, I don't know. But what I did find, though, when I clicked on the link to his quote-unquote car business, it took me to a WAP page. And it tried to get the girl for $2,000. And the devil is a liar. Goddamn kidding me. Now check this out. It's called the MVP Luxury Life Pass. And he's selling this package, which consists of directories for car insurance, rental properties, and repair services that have been gathered online. And he is selling it for either $200 a month for every 3 months, which would total $600, or $1,999 for a lifetime membership. Now, doesn't that sound just like Easy Escort? Doesn't that sound just like what she was doing with that insurance course that she was trying to sell for $1,500, where she could teach you insurance practices, but she didn't have any of her metrics listed, and she never even demonstrated that she has a proven track record for success? Yes, you can find on the internet that she worked for State Farm, but that doesn't mean anything. I know lots of people who work for State Farm and didn't sell a goddamn thing. So listen, just because you work for State Farm, that doesn't mean you were a top insurance agent. Like, cut it the fuck out. Now, back to him. What this man is doing is suspicious, and it screams, get rich quick. He's charging people for information which is already free on Google, and I would have to infer nobody took the bait because it says 0 reviews. So it's basically waiting for me to be the first one, and I think the fuck not. So that got me curious. Because if this man is so accomplished, you have all of these thousands of followers on Instagram, What is going on with the business? So I went and looked up the LLC because it's shady looking to me, in my opinion. And come to find out, this Negro has 3 LLCs for this car service business dating back to 2021. So I am assuming that is when he first arrived to the States via the African connection, or that's when he got his first round of the PPP money, because again, this is in 2021, allegedly. Now, the first LLC was opened up on April 2nd, and it was called SO Trucks. So you're going to see that to the far right, and then we're going to work our way left. Now, 2 weeks later, he opened another LLC called Million One Transport. And again, I don't know what he was transporting. I don't know what was going on, but knowing Phaedra, I have to ask these kinds of things. What was being transported? Was he going to the pill mill? I don't know. Moving right along. Now, in November 2021, he opened the current one called Chi Chi Luxury Life LLC. And this is for transportation and warehousing. So I can understand where the warehousing comes into play, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Now, pay attention to that address because we're going to get back to it. And no, the address is not to Staples. Now, let him tell it. He has over 1,000 followers to his business Insta account, but no public Google reviews. And again, pay attention to that address. And now look at that phone number. The address is in Georgia, but the phone number is a number for Miami-Dade County. Now, if you all search businesses online like I do, typically when Google pulls up a business and a phone number, it will list the hours of operation. So notice there are no hours of operation. This is a red flag to me. It's suspicious, even down to the business name. It's supposed to be Chi Chi Auto, but it's listed as CLL Exotic. Why is that? Why is that? If the business is so successful and is thriving, what's with all the smoke and mirrors? What's going on with the name and the phone number? On the video from Sunday, remember I showed you all he was telling everybody to come in for his birthday to get a rental. He was loaning luxury cars for 75% off. And I asked you all how. I've never heard of luxury car rentals being advertised for 75% off. What the hell is that? That's not luxury. It makes no sense.
Happy birthday to me and for my birthday. You know, at the end of the day, we're trying to give back to our friends, you know, our customers. We're getting 75% off to all the inventory of the shop. Come see me today, come see me this way. You got 75% off of the whole inventory. Don't fuck with Chichi.
Now, check this out. On the left, you will see Face Man Insta, and then on the right, you will see the real business located at 1311 Collier Road Northwest. Now on Face Man's Insta, he is all over the page and he's riding in the cars. I've showed you the videos on his page throughout this video. But on the MVP Atlanta car rental page, it's a white man who owns that, and he's in all of the videos on that page. Okay? Now he also has the address in his bio. So for me, it's a safe bet to believe that this 1311 Collier Road, this is his location. This location is for the MVP. And guess what? He has reviews, 68 reviews, and he's rated 4.4 out of 5 stars. But Face Man, he has 0 out of 0. So why would that be? I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to wait for y'all to leave it in the comments because it's right there in front of your faces. Now, I did go ahead and leave MVP's reviews in the video, but I'm not going to read it because I want to stay on topic and I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be. Now, going back to Face Man, he even copied this man's business hours. Again, Face Man is on the left, MVP is on the right, and it looks shady to me. That would be like me saying, hey, my name is In Touch with E. Go follow me on Instagram. And then when I give you my Instagram, it says Unwind with Tasha K. You understand? You know, I've rented cars during my travels hundreds of times. And I've never walked into an enterprise car rental and someone said to me, hey, welcome to Budget Car Rental. It's unusual. It's so unusual. And even if MVP and Chi-Chi's luxury car rentals were sharing a warehouse, wouldn't that be too much competition to be sharing the same floor space and to be sharing the inventory? But hey, I'm not the attorney.
Yes, honey, I have a Juris Doctorate. Get you one of those.
Okay.
Now, let's put all this together. Why would Phaedra be associating herself with someone whose business is not even in order? Phaedra has coined the term many jobs. She says she has many jobs, and she has branded herself as a quick-witted professional. So why does she keep finding herself in the company of men whose business endeavors are slimy and unusual? I'm going to play a clip, and I played it here on this channel many times. For those of you who know, let the plane land. For those of you who don't get it yet, we'll catch you next time.
My relationship with Phaedra pursued, and we became very close. And after about a year or so, I guess she became a little more comfortable with our relationship, and that's when she introduced me to Apollo. When she introduced me to Apollo, it was strictly business, a business relationship that the two of them had.
Okay, isn't that what I told you all previously? Phaedra enters into transactional relationships with men that all circle around money. It's all about the money. Put that in your notes.
And at that time, they were remaking fraudulent insurance checks. And of course, I was the one that would go into the bank with the identification, deposit the check, and then go back to the bank and withdraw the money, whether it was $27,000, $30,000. This went on for about 2 years. And then I ended up catching a charge, getting locked up for forgery, and I ended up going to prison.
Okay, fraudulent checks, $27,000, $30,000. That's a lot of damn money. And she did this for 2 years, according to Angela. 2 damn years. Okay, keep that in your notes.
And I finally got out after doing my 4 months. Phaedra and I got back together again. This time, she introduced me to Everett, which is Apollo's brother. And we were all involved in a federal racketeering scheme against the federal government, stealing Porsches, Hummers, Cadillacs, Corvettes, any hot whip at that time, you name it, we had it.
Ooh, keep up with me. Porsches, Hummers, Cadillacs, Bentleys, Corvettes. Are we connecting the dots? Does any of this sound familiar? Luxury cars, child.
We would basically go to the car lot and write down the VIN numbers of the vehicles that we felt as if we wanted to keep or would make a good sale. Once we recorded the numbers down off of the VIN, we would take them back to Phaedra and Everett. And once they had it, they would make a fake identification card and a registration card to match the vehicle.
If it's one thing history will do, it's repeat itself. It's all spelled out like Aquila and the Bee. It's a reason Phaedra chose this boy to align herself with. Everything she does has a reason. This is not a mistake.
The next day, you could take their ID and the registration card and go to another car dealership and tell them that this is your vehicle, and they'll cut you a key for a fee of $185. But once we had the key, we would then go back to the car dealerships after the dealership closed and drive off with whatever car that we picked earlier. After that, they would get sent off to the chop shop. Once everything was cleaned up, we take the title, swap the titles out for Georgia titles, and then take them to another car dealership, trade the car in for a car of lesser value, and walk away with the money.
So, you all still think it's nothing suspicious about this boy and his car business? Oh, okay. Well, I'll stay in touch. Unless you're Phaedra and this man. In that case, I won't. But, yeah, for all of my beautiful friends and subscribers, go ahead, leave it in the comments, and let's talk about it further. Bye.